It has come to my attention that I can do things like this, and nobody has the capacity to stop me because it is my channel and I can do whatever I want. With that in mind though, huge difference between can you do something and should you do something? So here's my question. Why are Malaysians shilling the fact that Gustavo Fring is now a Muslim? Sepupz, Giancarlo Esposito recited the Shahada while filming 7 Dogs in Saudi Arabia with the production team on set, and now that is international news. Los Pollos Hermanos is going to be halal now. Don't quote me, quote the audience. Good job, congratulations. I'm very happy for your personal declaration of faith, as it seems a lot of people are as well. But seriously, why is this news? Actually, that's a trick question. It's because people are obsessed with these kinds of stories. And this gives rise to an even more important question. Should they be? I mean, articles like these came out when Andrew Tate converted, Ray Lil Black reformed from her fascinating career. Every single time there was a random white person, boxer, celebrity who converted, the internet rejoiced every single time. And yes, this happens locally as well. Those of you who went to a Malaysian school would probably know that one of the books that we had to read was Aku Kristan Kristal, which is an inspiring story of love forlorn and eventually a white guy converting. Like, what? And you know, even right now, as Firdaus Wong is posting reel after reel featuring my podcast conversation with him, I'm sure a whole bunch of people are screaming out internally, semoga mendapat hidayah, and hoping for the one day that somehow I convert. And all of these people get to scream out loud about how wonderful it is. Oh, but this is not an invitation to convert, and if you try to evangelize to me, I will just delete your comments and block you from the channel. You know, I kind of get where these people are coming from. They feel like, oh, if these people convert, then it will save them forever. They will be liberated from hell. Oh, praise be to the universe. With a small dose of, oh my gosh, somebody so powerful, so successful converted. I am correct in believing what I believe. Okay. You know, since we're talking about Firdaus Wong, remember the kid who converted and then stepped on the holy book of the Muslims? Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen if Giancarlo does the same thing. You know, I'm not trying to knock these people, but a lot of times I just have to wonder, like, why? Why is it that what religion a celebrity is matters? You know, I've been reading about this on Reddit, and there are actually threads where people see that this is like a phenomenon where people end up worshipping somehow all these people who end up converting because it makes them feel better about themselves. And so they're obsessed with celebrities over and over again, and they watch these famous people convert, and they sing praises and rejoice in the fact that they now have a new brother or a sister. While, by the way, people just ignore the fact that there are plenty of stories about people going the exact opposite direction, except maybe what happens is that those stories are not so publicized because people can get very weird about this kind of thing. There are tons of people who convert out in places where it's actually legal. And there are actual Facebook pages and Reddit feeds dedicated towards that, which they all conveniently ignore. You know, the funny thing is, I even read also all these stories about people who end up losing faith when they realize that the people that just converted or reverted or whatever it is that they want to call it, end up losing faith because they were actually hangat, tahi, ayam. And it just makes you wonder to yourself, like, isn't it sad? Like, you place so much of your self-confidence, your faith in your religion, which is supposed to be something so deeply personal and important to you, on these random strangers who just happen to be famous, and your happiness when these people converted in the first place. And what does that show at the end of the day? It shows that maybe you never actually understood what you so-called believe. You never actually believe in what you said that you believe, but you want to celebrate because now there's a bigger crowd of people that is going to validate how you feel about this thing that, again, you don't understand. And given your track record, you may never actually understand. And if you really think about it, you might have to wonder, like, is it healthy that all of these people rely so much on all of these celebrities to decide whether they believe their God or they don't believe in their God? Like, why is it that they are just constantly fearing this idea of being iman tergugat, while their confidence or lack of confidence rises and falls based on whatever random Hollywood celebrity celebrity, superstar goes out and worships the same thing that they worship, goes in solidarity with them. I mean, it's great for you if you have a genuine happiness that this particular celebrity wants to believe the same thing that you believe. But again, for all your yapping about how you need to decolonize all the while, y'all don't have any actual self-confidence, you are still colonized, and that is very clear from the way that you click like and you share whenever somebody goes and reverts or converts or whatever it is that you have out there. I mean, congratulations, Gustavo. Like, it's your personal choice and it's entirely your right to choose to follow any faith that you want to follow. And I hope that you'll be happy with your choice. Sincerely, another human being. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, sepupz. That's all to say about that, and bye.